So what is TikTok? Is it a platform where you watch reels at your leisure time? Or is it a platform where content creators can create reels for which they can actually get paid for? And small business owners can do affiliate marketing through it. It's actually the latter. So basically, you need to identify your business plan and your idea before getting into the development of a product. Because if you don't have a solid idea, if you don't have a well thought out plan, you're already on the path to failure. There are many other examples here like Byte and Vine. We all must have used these at some point in our lives. These were platforms where you could create good content and you didn't get paid for it. So TikTok identified the problem that the users were facing. And it was that you weren't basically getting paid for the content you were creating. So TikTok handed over a tool for the mass and everyone could create content for which they were getting paid for. This was the whole unique selling point. It wasn't just an application, it was the business idea. So topic that we'll be covering today is how do you transform an idea into a startup? You first need to identify the problem that you want to solve. You need to see that the problem actually exists and the problem is worth putting your time and effort for. You need to evaluate the market and the potential. Basically, evaluating the market need and potential involves very basic terms and very basic ideas that we all might have studied back in our university. It includes the 4 Ps, it includes the SWOT analysis, it includes you building out a user persona to understand your actual audience. Now, all of this can either be done through ChatGPT or our very own cost calculator, which gives you the whole perspective of what your actual product would look like. So the link would be in the description and you guys can check that out. So now we all have stats from Apple or Google of how much time we are putting into our cell phone. And quite frankly, all of us want to reduce that time, but we are all guilty of spending at least 1 to 2 hours daily on platforms watching reels and fun content. Now TikTok realized that people are actually involved in these activities. Now how do you accelerate it and generate revenue out of it? By incentivizing it. You basically give a chunk of what you're earning to the people who are actually helping you earn it as well. So basically what their whole model was to distribute the revenue among the mass so as to push the mass to generate more content. And this is what it was all about. Everyone had a cell phone. Everyone had the ambition to be an actor or be someone or be an influencer. And there was this whole vibe going on and TikTok cashed it. So this was their unique value proposition. Now on to the next step, the testing part. Now it obviously depends from case to case, but you can simply try out a very basic kind of solution for your idea in any form possible. So let's start with Airbnb. You don't need to build out the entire application to test out the product. All you need is 20 friends and a WhatsApp group to see if anyone's looking to find a hotel or a rest house in a vicinity, and you can manually find them those hotels and see how it works out. There you have a working Airbnb. So all the manual stuff that you're doing, you can actually automate that in any technical product that you're looking out to build. And your unique value proposition is like a nucleus. Everything, all the development, all the marketing, all the operations should revolve around that, like an electron or a neutron or whatever that is, but you get the entire idea.